What up, y'all? Wheat, what it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. This is your girl, Lottie, popping in on you to give you a quick channel message, something for this little Friday mid-afternoon energy. Today is 7/14/2023, but of course, what does that mean? It's just a date on our particular calendar, you see. So, whatever time you get this, it's always now my week. It don't matter. We just be, okay? Be all the time. And I want to come in and just give a little bit of motivation for somebody, anybody that might need it, like a little collective motivational, inspirational reading. We have our inspiration cards here that I just really got called to. Inspirations, affirmations, reflections, and all of that good stuff. So, guys, Alpha and Omega, infinite intelligence, the breath of life, working at all times to work everything out for the good and benefit of you. May not see it all the way like that every single day. I mean, what person do? None of us, right? I do. Right? We realize that everything is working for us to show you, to grow you, to expand you. So, as y'all know, your girl is spiritual, not religious, yo. You know what I mean? We believe that creation is whole, is complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. We mean everything that the Alpha called and the Omega decreed, everything that is in existence everywhere. You see, we are creation. Again, everything is whole and everything is complete. We are meshed together from beginning to the ending. All of us, all of it, everything. And in this morning's meditation and sitting, I was guided to just do something a little bit different. Of course, breathing and steadying self. And I closed my eyes, which feels like I could still see through the lid. So I was guided to put my hand over my face and really really go into the darkness, just to block out any other light that because this vessel is pristine. When I say an AI that marvels anything in this plane, in this 3D existence that we in, yeah, 3D existence that we're in. And yeah, so I went into the darkness and just really sat there. And of course, well, not of course, you may not know, but I can see different things. Like, I've always been able to see a little star, like a light always off to the side. And when I'm feeling a certain kind of way, I will do that. I will try to get, in a place that's as dark as possible and find my star. It's always like my point of location. I always kind of like spiritually want to go to it. And I don't know what you see when you like go really dark and cover your eyes and just breathe. So when I go into that space, I feel a rhythmic rock, like a flow. I feel pulled into the flow. I feel the expansion of myself into the all, like into everything. I can feel myself getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I can feel all of it, right? And it's something about the awakening and that infinite intelligence, that Akashic record library door opening and having things revealed onto me that comes about when I go into that space. And it calms me. It lets me know that everything is okay. Because sometimes when I'm looking at, not sometimes, but every time, you look at the world around you and you feel like that's mostly you. Like, that's you. I got like 5 minutes before I got to go and get to it. So this is not going to be very long. But you have to get to it. I mean, look, I got to get to it. I kind of got squirrel. Yes. So what you see around you can be limiting, right? It makes you kind of almost put you in a mindset that this is what it is and this is what it be. But that's so not true, right? Everything comes from the spirit. It's birthed from within, right? From the spirit out. And if you can go into yourself, you can feel how big everything truly, truly is. It feels like that field of potentiality, the infinite possibilities, where out of this space any and everything can be. Having everything revealed onto me, gone her, having everything revealed. I love how she did that acronym. It is just so powerful, right? So to have everything revealed onto you, to let it come to the forefront, all of the solutions for any problem that you may experience, right? That you may perceive it to be an issue, because anything that comes to you is to grow you, is to teach you, is really a blessing onto you. It may present itself as a tear, right? Tears in We Tarot show, right? It presents itself as a tear, but what does that tear do? It reflects something back to you, that mirror reflection. It is that other side, right? What we are and what we think and what we feel is what we attract to us. It's an attraction, right? The law of attraction is always working. So no matter what you feel, what you see, what you're experiencing, think about the flip side of it, and how do you learn from it. Even if it's, my coffee is really good and it says to have faith, but I recognize to develop my faith, I'm going to experience something that may make me fearful. It's going to make me uncomfortable. It's going to make, I may experience doubt, those emotions. And as they come up, I know if I'm doubting it, then it's something that I'm desiring in it. The opposite, flip it, flip it, flip it. If I am fearful, it means that there's something I need to do to increase my faith. How is this increasing my faith? How is it increasing my belief? How is it growing my belief from faith to confidence, to show enough self-assuredness, where I face everything with boldness and confidence that there is a solution and I will overcome it. Even if the solution means that it's not for me, it's not onto me, it came to help me discover my inner desires. You see, my true desire. It's teaching me to believe on it. It's the test before the blessing. Are you still going to believe if you don't get the first thing that you perceive? Will you believe, or will you give up? Will you stop? If you do that, then that says that you're probably not ready for it. Because see, all things belong to the Alpha and Omega, that which created creation. So anything that we attain still belongs onto them. We are stewards, which happens to be one of my favorite pillars of principle. To be a good steward, to take care of things, to be a caretaker, a nurturer over things that are gifted onto me, for me to experience in this moment, you see, not for a lifetime, because everything shall pass. It shall. I'm a light experiencing self in this capacity, in this vessel, and it's transient. I'm moving. This state is temporary. It is not the real eternal, it is not my eternal state. Everything just different forms and different gifts of the infinite. And everything is for a time, for a reason, for a season. And however that time and cycle is, I must care for it like the gift that it is, the present, in the present, because everything is now. Take a sip on that. Everything is now. Thank you, beloved. You want these two? Yes. Any affirmation? No, just these two. That's it. All right. Every word that we say is a prayer. Thank you to the infinite, the Alpha and Omega that are here. called and decreed. I've answered and I've surrendered onto thee because I am theirs for their use. I am a pixel, a piece of them to come and do what it is that they are intending to do. Their will be done. It is not unto me in my own identity. It is unto them, and I am so grateful to be awakened in this day, you see. I am so grateful to come and speak to thee, to help others, feel that expansion within self, to get away from the things that they see. Yeah, that virtual reality that's not really real. We create it out of self based on because we're kind of after our own will, right? Our own mindset. What it is that you believe that you want. And that just may not be it. And it could be the things coming to you to reveal onto you what you really want, what's really true to you, what's really in that heart space up underneath all the layers of trauma and experiences that we've had along the way. And in that space, that when I cover up my eyes, I am thinking about releasing and just being free and floating out into the ethers, into the cosmos, into the depths of me. And the more I sink into my depth, the darkest places of me, just going deeper and deeper and deeper, the bigger and more expansive I feel. It was almost like how when Neo came out at the end of part 1 of the Matrix and he flexed and it felt like all of creation, the whole thing, like just that whole scene bend around his wheel, because he realized what was real. He was real. His spirit was real. That which was outside of the matrix, and how he, being awakened and in full realization of what he was, could bend the wheel and the whole system of what he was experiencing. And that, in a sense, is like the law of attraction, right? Even onto withstanding death, right? It was like, what is that? Because it's mental. I know the truth. And once you know the truth, and not only just having faith in the truth, not just being confident in the truth, because confidence can be shaken. Let something happen to you and it could nick that confidence. But to have that show enough assuredness, self-assured, like I am assured that everything is working for my good. It is, no matter what it is. How is it working for my good? It's the question. Questioning everything. Because again, we live in the matrix, you see. Those tears, aka Agent Smith. How is it growing me? Thank you so much for the reading of your words. Let's get it. What are years if not measured by trees? That's a reflection. Is that what you want to start with? Okay. Reflect on markers of your tangible growth in your life. How can you actually see the ways in which you've changed in all that you've done? How has everything that you've done, everything that you have gone through, every experience, how has it changed you? How has it grown you? Have you dug in and remained the same old you, thinking that there is nothing for you to do? Or are you willing to accept the lessons that your experiences bring to you, to rise above, to change, to dig in, and see how has it changed you, beloved? Because everything is about you, your experience, your growth, your awakening, your pathway, your journey, Ashe. Take a minute to honor this effort and your own power to create and transform. To feel your power to create and transform, meditate. Close your eyes, get into a really, really dark space. Calm your breathing, just breathe. Maybe listen to your heartbeat and feel that internal rhythm, you see. Calm yourself to the point where you feel like you are in rhythm with creation itself. And feel yourself expand. And you can see what are those years, all of your years. You can feel them. And how have you changed because of them? Next one. Celebrate yourself and sing to yourself. I celebrate myself and sing myself. And what I assume, you shall assume. What I assume, you shall assume. For every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you. I loathe and invite my soul. I lean and loaf at my ease, observing a spear of summer grass. Notice the beauty of connecting with others today and the gifts it gives to your soul. So notice the beauty of connecting with others. Again, they may be a tear, they may be a friend, they may be whatever you consider them. But each one of them are a gift. We attract the relationships that we need in order to grow ourselves. So look at the relationships that you have across the spectrum, no judgment, but look at what they're doing for you in your growth and development. I love you guys. I love you so, so much. I do. I really wish you guys could feel that energy, the expansion on the inside of you. You may look at things and think that you're limited, but no, go into your dark space, very deep inside of you, and feel your potential, the infinite possibilities that live inside of you. All of your abundance comes out from within, not to you. Out, and you will attract everything you need in due timing. To the next now, y'all. This is your girl Lati, loving you like I love me, because I love the Alpha and the Omega that called and decreed this right here. God, body by the infinite intelligence, aka the word, the principal thing. Ooh, gave me that holy chi, the Holy Spirit, to animate me. And for all of those, I am a good steward over, because this don't last forever, right? To the next now. This is done. Ashe.